Oh, hi there. I didn't see you. I was too busy trying to get cryostasis to run in such a way that OBS would capture it. But instead, I had to use display capture like a fucking amateur. I love video games. My story is comfortless. It isn't sweet or happy as fictional stories are. It has shades of senselessness and confusion, of madness and dreams, like the lives of those people who no longer delude themselves.
Long, long ago, there lived a tribe of people in a place that was bounded on three sides by impenetrable forests, and on the fourth by the steppe. They were a strong, brave, and cheerful people. But evil times came upon them. Other tribes came warring against them and drove them into the depths of the forest.
Then the white man came.
The forest was dark and swampy, for it was very ancient, and the boughs of the trees were so closely interwoven that they shut out the view of the sky, and the sun's rays did all they could to pierce the thick foliage and reach the waters of the swamp. And wherever they reached those waters, poisonous vapors arose, and the people began to get sick and die. They had to get out of the forest, but there were only two ways. One was to go back over the road they'd come, but at the end of it, strong and vicious foes awaited them. The other was to push forward through the forest, but there they'd encounter the giant trees, whose mighty branches were closely entwined, and whose gnarled roots were sunk deep into the mire of the bogs. They were a brave people, and they would have fought to the death with those who had once defeated them, had they not feared being wiped out in the fight. They had their forefathers' behests to defend, and if they perished, their behests would perish with them. So they sat, pondering their fate through the long nights, with the poisonous vapors rising around them, and the forest singing its mournful song. And the shadows of the fires leaped about them in a soundless dance, and it seemed as if it weren't mere shadows dancing, but the evil spirits of forest and bog celebrating their triumph.
Madison, Wisconsin, January 2nd. literally all I remember about this game is that Dave Snyder, one of the former engineers at Giant Bomb. Oh, cool. Stamina meter. He really liked this game and advocated for it in a, you know, this is a weird Eastern European. This is from the same people who, Hi. Oh, I guess we're here now. Anyway. So yeah, he was a big fan of this game. I think he reviewed it. But this is from the same people who made Chasm, which was the previous game. As well as the Carnivore series, which, looked like some premium tier questionable trash garbage. Oh, the game's a little loud. Oh, hello there. Let me turn down the game a little bit. Actually, wait. No, I'll just turn it down in. Oh. No one's watching, it's fine. Your friends and mine at 1C. You can't buy this game anymore. Oh, cool. Brr. Brr. Alright. Should be better now. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, my stamina's a piece of shit. Just in time for summer, it's Cryostasis and Sleep of Reason. The coolest game this hot summer. Don't alt-tab out of the video game, otherwise it will crash. Crash Bandicoot. It's okay, no, I would turn around at this point. Holy shit. Leave the doggies. Maybe there's a reason why they don't sell this game. We had to get at least one, right? Okay, fuck this. We'll be right back.
Mechanical man. I am a mechanical man. I am a mechanical man. mechanical man. I am a mechanical man.
Sinking the pace of reason, shaping a paceless season, reason to keep believing, waking the beast to sleeping. Like a spring step back, two-step, one, two, world's a fantasy, no more than a test. Ever feeding off the fallacy, creating this mess deep down inside this bleak machine with all of the rest. Break free, two phase electricity. Time turning up the voltage. Time turning on us always. No time enough to hold. Turning back to where we began. Turning to selectors, testing. Fragmenting our direction. Sebastian Noise detected.
Hi, and welcome to this stream. I had to put new batteries in the Wavebird. By the way, this game contains scenes of violent graphic violence and gore. So, you've been warned.
Resident Evil 2.
You didn't hear it from me. But this game contains scenes of graphic violence and gore. And also,
in the midst of the T-virus out.
Cryostasis apparently likes crashing a lot. So I apologize. But I figured while I was still on the Resident Evil kick, I would revisit the B scenario as Claire and see, maybe just try and get it all done in one shot. Yeah, I like this game. I might say that Resident Evil 2 is like kind of an amazing game, even. One might say it's kind of the high point of games like it in a lot of ways. Yeah, the only real difference between Resident Evil 1 scenarios are Chris's is harder because he has 2 fewer inventory slots and doesn't get the grenade launcher. Alright, come on. There we go. I would like someone to recognize that. So one of the things I did as part of my good life choices, I watched someone play through the current build of the fan attempt to reconstruct the original version of Resident Evil 2. You know, the quote-unquote Resident Evil 1.5. And that game is neat. But also, like, the build that they have access to was so incomplete and so buggy that it's definitely a mess. But it's interesting to see like a little bit of what could have been. And maybe at some point it will get to like a fully playable state. Because it sure ain't playable. Like, it's playable in the same way, like, an early access game is playable. Alright, what is it? 3, 2... Nope. Yeah, it's because most games aren't. Yeah, most video games these days don't get completely scrapped and rebuilt unless you're like Square making the 18th iteration of Final Fantasy 15. Well, I guess maybe not as publicly as that game was. Because I bet games get reworked all the time, I should say. But, like, it's actually impressive how little... how little of the original... Oh. What could this be? Oh, hey. It's that guy. It's that guy. Yeah. Yes. The Mr. X Tyrant only appears in the B scenario. grab another green herb while we're here. Completely unrelated question. Is Songs of Conquest good? Songs of Conquest seems quite good. You know, it's still in early access, and there are a couple balance things that I think are a little iffy. But I think it might be great once it's done. Oh yeah, the high quality 2D sprite work does some interesting stuff with its magic system that it very much feels like some people sat down and said, how can we make our Heroes of Might and Magic like by the way, liquor, surprise, motherfucker. Yeah, the way that game looks is fantastic. Alright, I probably should save, given that I'm not going for a speedrun, and I am going to show off the cutscenes for this video game. But yeah, B scenario, you come in through the back way of the police station. And it's a slightly different road to get certain items, like a couple random item placements. See, so the unicorn medal is here instead of upstairs in the STARS office like it is with the A scenario. What's a Full Metal Alchemist eurojank? Which one is that one? Because I can think of multiple things. Oh. Miasma or whatever. Huh. I'm trying to think. Which one's miasma? This sounds like something I should pay attention to. I did finish the campaign for that 40k Chaos Gate Demon Hunters game, And I think that game is very good and also kind of a mess. In terms of like UI and, you know, there are definitely a couple things that could benefit from patches. I forget. Okay, it's 2236. Hey, Adequate, can you send me a link to that game, the game you're talking about? Because you tell me Eurojank Full Metal, I'm like, that sounds like something I should play. Oh, you came here expecting cryostasis? Oh, I'm so sorry. So what happened with cryostasis? Oh, yeah. So what happened with cryostasis was, it kept crashing. Constantly. Like, straight up, it crashed when I alt-tabbed to lower the volume. It crashed, it crashed when I picked up a document for the first time. Hold it, let me... Oh, this! Oh, this! Yes! You know, weirdly enough, I did not watch the 505 game showcase, where I guess they very incompetently attempted to sell people on their games. You know, not everyone can be a Nintendo Direct, I guess. I hear good things about Mutant Year Zero, and I should play it, because I bet I would like it. That is my boring way of saying I feel ashamed that I haven't. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I guess this would be a pretty good place to talk about it. So they announced Greedfall 2, which felt like something I had accidentally manifested into being. Because somehow, spiders making another... Somehow they keep making games. Somehow Spiders, a French studio who has never made a good video game, continues to make, like, these kind of terrible approximations of BioWare RPGs. And they keep getting away with it. But yeah, Greedfall 2. I'm sure this one will handle colonialism. Oh, do I have to... Okay, I still gotta kill Brad myself, huh? Yeah, no, it's just an entire... It's just nothing but feeding old ladies rocks. Alright, we're not going for speed, so I'm gonna kill Brad and get the special key. Because I want to wear the costume. I can wear a different motorcycle jacket, or I can wear a cowgirl outfit. And you get a 6-action army. Which was referenced in the Resident Evil 2 remake. Because that's the gun Claire gets in the B scenario. And it's actually way better than Claire's normal handgun, because you can just go blah, 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 blah. True, she doesn't get the shotgun. I mean, she does get the grenade launcher. Which is like a shotgun, but better. I think both of them have, like, fun weapons in the Resident Evil 2 remake. Leon's shotgun is very good. That is true. And the only reason I didn't get the Platinum Trophy in 2 remake is because I stubbornly was trying to get an S+ ranking on Professional, which highly recommend if you want to stress yourself out. Because S+, you have to beat, let's see, you have to beat it in under 2 hours. Only 3 hard saves. No special weapons. No, it's under 3 hours, excuse me. But... And I believe for the B scenario, it's under 2. But if you do it, you get the infinite rocket launcher as Leon, or the infinite minigun as Claire. So that's cool. And, like, my stubborn insistence on trying to get that done was... There we go. Why would you use Cheat Engine when you can instead pay Capcom? This is real. You can pay Capcom money to get all of the post-game unlocks for the Resident Evil 2 remake. That's not me making a goof. That is a microtransaction one can make for like $4. Or whatever. But that was basically the only one. That and the beat the game without using any healing items trophy. This is why I'm bad at video games. I would never even consider doing that. It's not that hard if you play on the easiest difficulty and just save obsessive compulsively. Extra so if you are using broken post-game weapons.
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Yeah, they meet each other more than twice in this one. And this is where you get Claire's bow gun, which is the worst weapon in the game. There are unopened cardboard boxes. It looks like a rookie's desk. Let's see, is there anything else in here? Alright, we're not gonna search Wesker's desk 50 times. Regarding the G virus, unconfirmed that the G virus even exists. So, do a bowgun only run? No. Like, there's a reason why... why in the remake they gave her the SMGs instead. I mean, to be fair, even I, you know, person who is turning 30 this year have never used a fax machine. And that's the single action army. Alright, let's see. Is there anything over here? I think I might have had to fax some shit once. Oh. So because I used the wire in this room in the other playthrough, it shorted out. See, that's what we call continuity. Alright. Yeah, I might have had to fax someone something. Like once in my life. Let's see, what else? Oh, you know, like, as far as Resident Evil fan stuff goes, I know there is a, there's apparently a pretty good fan-made game that is like a ROM hack of I think the PC version of the PC version of Resident Evil 3 that I hear good things about, but also, you know, it's one of those things where fan games are always going to elicit a little bit more skepticism from me. How is inventory management in this okay, but in Subnautica it's a problem? You've only got 8 slots here? Because I only have to... Because I can do the mental math in my head with this game, whereas in Subnautica, it's... I'm looking through 18 different containers to see where I can find the lithium. And it turns out, oh good, I need 1 more lithium than I have in order to make another plasteel ingot so I can build the prawn suit. So I can mine mineral outcrops for more lithium. Yeah, hey, Subnautica's really cool, it turns out, but like, I don't know, that game very intentionally not having a map. I can label the boxes, but I have 18 boxes all labeled metal. See, yeah, I could use the map mod, but at this point, I've already played long enough that I can't. It's a lot easier to keep I have these 2 keys in my inventory straight than it is to try and be like, okay, what do I need to make this so I can make this advanced component so I can build a thing that lets me dive deeper with my little submersible. But I still think the idea of kind of tying the aesthetics and the concepts of a survival game to a single player progression and like a semi fixed story progression is actually probably the coolest thing about Subnautica. It's like, what if Minecraft had an end? What if... What if I told you they gave you less slots on professional difficulty? Fewer slots. Anyway, let's nah, you still have the same number of starting slots, but there are fewer side packs in Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
Yeah, you
In
get
a
fewer
manner
side
of
packs
speaking,
in
there is.
professional difficulty.
Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Yeah, the only Resident Evil game where you get only 6 slots is playing as Chris in the first game, and you know, here's the secret. It's discipline. You just need to accept that you don't need nearly as much ammo or weapons as you're bringing.
Wait.
Let me go!
Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now. My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
A plus line delivery,
That's what I was
kid.
telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Sherry, wait. And in the future, this little girl ran around with Jake Wesker for reasons. Yeah, basically. Well, yeah, they hired there are actual voice actors who are like union talent in this game. Allison Court was on television. Chief's diary. It's all over. Oh. I'm gonna hunt down all the survivors myself. And murder them. Mwahaha. But yeah, the first game was literally just who are the white people in Japan we can find. And so that's why it's just a bunch of exchange students or something. I mean, yeah, I played original Resident Evil. Yeah. The jump in quality from Resident Evil 1 to 2 is significant, let's say. See, no liquor jumped through the window this time. Because it's right here! Is there literally only some handgun bullets in here? Okay. Okay, video game. It is the worst gun in the game. And you don't get very much ammo for it either. But if you use it point blank, it still does stuff. It's meant to be Claire's equivalent to the shotgun, but it's bad. Hope y'all can recognize my excellent dodging skills, honed over playing these games for far too long. Does Mr. X bust out of the wall here? No. You'll see where. He decides to Kool-Aid Man his way through.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter?
Did you
you
know that you
trust
can
me?
get PUBG loot? Did you know that
It's
you can
not
get
that,
Evangelion
Claire. It's because of my
costumes in
daddy.
PUBG Mobile?
He's over there.
Did
I
you?
heard him call my name.
Did you know that you can have a Ava
Daddy
Unit
must
1
have been
skin?
attacked by the monsters. I have to
Do
help
people
him.
still play that game? Yes.
Wait, Sherry, don't go
PUBG's
alone.
player count actually went up pretty significantly
Sherry!
when they went full free to play. The thing is, the people who play PUBG, the thing is, yeah, most PUBG players like are in Asia, I believe. I can't. I'm with Justin. I don't want to play PUBG anymore. There was a brief window where I was very into that game, and that window has long since passed. Anyway, here's just that box pushing puzzle I had to do as Ada. Unchanged. But now you have to do it as a 12-year-old. I do like the touch of this animation of, like, oh, she's short.
Claire, are you there?
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him.
Oh.
But I did find something else for you. Here.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore.
Oh,
Don't
no.
worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
Come on, you little shit. Come on.
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
And now, you can go to the back of the parking lot, which you can't do in Claire A. That's a Claire B exclusive. I don't remember if Leon gets any... I don't think Leon can go into the chief's office. Regardless. Alright, I'm gonna save here. You looked up Leon's VA for the game? Uh-huh. Oh, no! That's a bummer. Shout out to my homie, Leon Scott Kennedy. Oh. I know Allison's court is still hanging out. As a Canadian national treasure. Alright. And see, instead of zombos, it's a liquor. Oh, fuck. He was a VA on a project called Daymare 1998. Oh, that's one of those retro throwback horror games. It's one of them horror throwback games the kids are into. In the same way they got Alucard's original VA for Bloodstained. I do wish I was able to stream Tormented Souls. Because as far as I can tell, that is still the best. People try and make modern Resident Evil or modern old Resident Evil. It's fine. And see, That's what the bowgun usually does. Which is to say, not enough. Also, liquors are fucking nightmares. And in a speed run, you wouldn't even bother going in here, because you don't need the side pack or the SMG. Now I can hold 10 items. Quake and fear, Zambos. Could you take both items? Yes. Yes, you could take both. If you wanted to take both, you could. There's nothing stopping you from taking both. And there's Ben's corpse. Trying to remember if there's anything else in here. And this is where Leon gets the Magnum. Unfortunately, all Claire gets is some more acid rounds. Which, hey, acid rounds are good. They're not as good as the Magnum. See. Oh, right. Yes. And yeah, that's everything is messed up. And so you're like, ah! Surprise, motherfucker. Because you're like, ah, ho hum. It's just like the puzzle at the beginning of the game. And it's like, nope, sorry. Nope, sorry. He doesn't actually chase you around the same way Nemesis does, though. And even in the original Resident Evil 3, it's actually pretty scripted where Nemesis will chase you. But, you know. Surprise! Ah, it's that guy again.
Claire!
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire. Claire!
Claire.
I'm going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Anyway, here's Chief Iron's weird murder dungeon.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin.
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out. The monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus.
The G-Virus.
Ultimate bioweapon.
The ultimate bioweapon. He says it twice.
To cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. What the?
He got torn in half. I did it. I beat the boss. And yeah, that's how you play video games. Yep. I have to go back and get Sherry.
Claire, you came back.
I can't believe the man who developed the G-Virus is actually her father.
What's wrong, Claire?
Just like my
It's
sick
nothing.
headband?
But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side.
Hey kid, ignore the torso. It's fine.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Claire?
Run!
I've abandoned my child.
Sherry!
I've abandoned my child. I think I will give cryostasis one more try. Tomorrow, off stream. See if I can make any progress. I don't remember this area at all. Is there nothing in here? Is that the only thing in here?
What happened? You're bleeding.
I ran into this woman who was in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Oh, I just met a lady. Anyway. And then we can go into Leon's sewer room. I'm trying to remember how far back you can go. Because you can only access the other character's sewer room. But only only in the B-Route. Is there anything here? Huh. Okay. I had no idea you could go this far. Well, that's cool. It's a nice touch. There's no reason to ever go back here, because the only thing you get is a blue herb. Either that or they were too lazy to change it. No, because in the A route, you can't go back through the other character's entrance to the sewer. So it was an intentional, like, detail to show, like, any sort of continuity. Huh. Well, I'll be. Look at that. You can go all the way around. Video game good. That is a nice touch to kind of show the idea that both of these stories are happening at the same time. That's good. That's good stuff. But yeah, there's no reason to go back here, because all it has is a blue herb. And let me tell you, it's very hard to get poisoned. And this game is very generous with ammo. Like, the only Resident Evil game that isn't generous with ammo is the remake and parts of Code Veronica. And I guess parts of Zero, too. So half of them. Well, that means you can also go into the same storage room. Which, once again, probably not actually worth your time. But I'm doing it anyway to show it off. Because this is my stream. Oh boy, it's gonna. I spent a lot of time yesterday trying to get the PSX emulator to work.
Are you
for
alright? What happened?
Future stuff.
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G sample are both in danger.
Not the G sample.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
Annette is unconscious. Oh, they misspelled Annette. So basically, at this point, I have more than enough grenade rounds to basically get through the entire game. And I can probably ditch the pistol. I don't know. There are definitely games in this series where ammo conservation is a real aspect to it, but this is not one of them. Same goes for limited saves. Like you get two. Oh, that's right. You don't even need to fight the alligator in the B scenario. See, that's once again, I forgot about that. Can't wait for Countdown Vampires. I need new and exciting ways to ruin my enthusiasm for these games. And yeah, I need to get the PSX emulator working, and probably some Dreamcast. Ill Bleed. And look, she's fine.
Sherry, you're okay.
Hey, I don't get infected with the G virus in this route.
Sherry, did your mom give you something called G virus? Either a
Did your
vial or
mom
test
give
tube?
you a bioweapon, sweetie?
I've never heard of anything like that.
What's like a virus?
I'm absolutely sure. If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
But why would her mom say something like that?
Hey, Umbrella, you know what a better use of your money in R&D is spent, rather than being like, what if we made a virus that was impossible to control and turned people into giant tentacle monsters? What if you just made drones? That's my new stance. What if you just made a drone? And this is the only place this music plays, but this was originally the music that played in the police station in the original version of Resident Evil 2. But now this music track is only used here in this tiny factory area. Alright. We're already not getting an S rank, which means it's time to pick up the Spark Shot, which Claire gets just like she does in the remake. See, it's very useful. Come on, Cherry. Come on. It's really good in the remake for killing those G embryos. Once again, I just think it's stupid that you get penalized. Your ranking gets penalized for using these guns, that gun. Like, it's not good enough to warrant being like, oh, you... It's not like it's not like it's a rocket launcher.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
One chicken oat
I'll
by
wait here,
myself.
but hurry back.
It's also weird because you very specifically revisit this area in Resident Evil 0. And it's like this weird out of nowhere fan service moment that like is geographically confusing. Yes. Yes. This specific room. This specific area, the marshalling yard, you briefly go here in Resident Evil 0 right before the end of the game. When you're just playing as Rebecca. Oh, fuck. It's that guy. And see, that's referenced in the remake. Once again, like little touches. But yeah, you just let him hit you once and then you just run past him. As opposed to the remake where avoiding Mr. X is definitely a skill that I wish I had more skill with.
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
And also this area, I believe, is used in Resident Evil 0. Or Resident Evil Outbreak. I believe the Outbreak, one of the Outbreak games, you have a boss fight on this platform. Because of course you do. I'm still waiting for people to verbally say, hey man, hey, what if we played the Outbreak games over the internet cooperatively? What if we went through the trouble of messing with IPs in Japanese PS2 versions over... Do those still control like this? Yes. I believe they might have an alternate control scheme that is closer to...
Claire? What was that?
Closer to, the alternate control scheme in Resident Evil... in the HD version of Resident Evil Remake. This is... No, it's not. No, it's not. People who are like, oh, tank controls. Oh, tank controls. Oh, my life. Oh, no. I know you get... Listen, look at me. I'm dodging back and forth. I'm zooming. I'm sweeping. I'm swapping. And then he's all like... And he's all like, what's up, homie? Don't combo me. Okay, so the spark shot seems like it does okay damage against him. Due to the problems with overheating.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe. Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work.
Because they're evil
But now that you're with
scientists.
me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Can you be my mom? I know you're a 21-year-old college student, but can you be my mommy? And see, now you go into the lab through a different way. In the B scenario. Oh, fuck. What is with kids and always losing them? Who loves block pushing? All my homies out there. Always be asking. But when can I push that block? Trying to remember. I literally have 42 flame rounds. Video game. P epsilon gas. So basically, that's the game's way of saying, hey, if you deployed the BOW gas in the scenario A, guess what, nerd? Ha ha ha! Some enemies are poison now. Alright, okay, push it right here, yes. Yes, I did this to myself. On purpose. Oh. Surely there has to be a giant bomb concept page. That is games that have two protagonists where you will see different things. Kids love multiple routes. Look at me. I love multiple routes. Look at Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. You can pick Erica's route or Ephraim's route. They're both very easy.
Sherry? Where is she?
Oh, fuck. Can't believe I keep losing. I'm the worst babysitter ever. Ah! What's this? More flame rounds? Well, if you insist. I'm gonna actually use the spark shot. I don't think I've actually ever used it. Oh, you actually have to go here. Sparkshot's terrible. But hey, more grenade rounds. It's very important that I get all of these grenade rounds. See, now the plants are poisonous. Wait, is that really... Is this really all this room is for in this, playthrough, huh? Literally just... More grenade rounds. Folks. More grenade rounds. This is why speedruns for this game are like less than 90 minutes long. Because you don't need to go in most of these rooms, especially in the lab. Like, there is an effort in the lab to, you know, try and poisoned. Fuck. Good thing there's blue herbs. Oh good, more bowgun bolts. The game has given me 8,000 grenade rounds. And like 10 bowgun shots. And they go down in one. They go down in one grenade. See, liquors don't like acid. It's the moth. I can finally do the thing. The thing you can do that you have to set up between both playthroughs. It's a real doozy. Just a very good use of one's time. I believe I have to do this now, otherwise, because I'm pretty sure the final escape sequence happens as soon as I go down to the main lab and clear B. And then plays this song, which is another song that is a lot more present in the original Resident Evil 1.5 version of this game. Looks like the remnants of a failed experiment. So, what do you get for getting into the main Umbrella lab? You get a room full of a shitload of liquors and another submachine gun. That's what you get. You get a submachine gun for going through the trouble of registering guest profiles with both characters. It's not worth it. But I wanted to show it off because that's how my brain go. It's something, yeah. It's a cool thing. It's cool that they considered all of this shit, but like, the game throws so much ammo at you. And The submachine gun's not very good. Gonna save. So you may ask, what does Claire get from the weapon box? Because Leon gets the upgraded Magnum. Oh, what's this? More grenade rounds? Oh, well, I couldn't possibly. Yeah, so in this scenario, you just get the power room key because you don't need to synthesize the vaccine.
Annette!
Where's Sherry?
But I asked her, and she's never even heard of the G-Virus before.
Which room? Tell me. Sherry!
Oh no!
No! Annette!
The sample's inside the pendant Sherry's wearing.
Huh. Dropping frames.
Sherry!
Help me, Claire!
The monster's after your pendant. Throw it to me!
Oh,
Good girl. Now
good
run,
virus.
Sherry. As for you, come and get it. I've got what you want. Come on. Here. This is what you're looking for, right? Fine. Then go get it.
Ooh. Oh.
Sucker.
Whoops.
Self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Oh, that bright flash is a little much. A little much video game.
Sherry, where are you? Where is
Oh.
she?
I'm the worst mom.
Mom! Mom!
Sherry, you have to escape.
I was a
I
fucking
know I've
terrible
been a terrible
mom.
mother, but I still love you. Forgive me.
I wanted to create big tentacle monsters,
Mom!
and I fulfilled my life goal.
Sherry, we have to go now.
It's a gun. It's not loaded.
I'll go and get this thing moving.
Wait, I need 2 slots. Oh, that's fine. So yeah, it's been a couple years since I last played through this game, both A and B. Definitely, last time I played this was definitely before the remake. And it's like, yeah, it's one of those things where in attention to detail, can create the illusion of there being way more differences than there are. Alright, time for everyone's favorite fight. There's a reason why I brought a bunch of shitload of... Now, you may wonder, why does it make you bring those 2 plugs? And the answer is so that they know you have enough inventory space for the rocket launcher. Anyway, here's a tyrant. Sir.
Here, use this.
What? Okay.
Who are you?
I literally shot him twice and just dropped the rocket launcher for me. Where's the rocket launcher? There we go.
You lose, big guy.
I literally shot him once with one acid round. And that spawned the rocket launcher? Huh. Okay. Sure. Oh, I have to open the phone tab. That's right. Oh yeah, look! Oh look, we made it to the end of the game! Oh, it's Leon! It's my buddy Leon! Did it. We bioed that hazard. Surely nothing else will happen.
Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
My God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry.
What? Something else happening? What?
What was that?
Warning, biohazardous outbreak imminent. The emergency system has been activated. This train will detonate. Repeat,
Whoops.
this train will detonate.
No! What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know. The door won't open.
You know, for all the self-destruct sequences and failsafes Umbrella has, they sure are bad at containing viruses. Oh, look, it's me, Tentacle Maw. The ultimate bioweapon. A big, stupid mouth full of teeth. Oh no, what will I do? No, listen, you just shoot with the rocket launcher once and then shoot it a couple more times. I do like that at this point the G thing has mutated so many times. It's just an amorphous blob. Yeah, this is also the end of RE7. Big thing inches towards you, and you shoot it. And there we go.
Warning, warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat, each train compartment will detonate sequentially.
Leon, stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control room is locked.
What?
No. Sherry, get back! That's what I call ugly. Claire, where are you?
You don't give up, do you?
Sherry, what are you doing?
We have to stop the train, right? I can do it.
Sherry!
Like, when you ask, when did Resident Evil become a big dumb action movie? The answer is Resident Evil 2.
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Claire! Ah!
Can't hold on much longer.
Push the switch over there!
Got it!
I do think it's also interesting how, like, they rendered two different versions of all of these cutscenes.
Leon!
Right here.
Leon!
You're both safe. Just die. We've got to get out of here. Move it. Go! That was a close one. That was pretty impressive back there, Sherry.
It was nothing.
You pressed
I
a
saw
red
someone
button.
do that on TV once.
Come on. We've got to move out.
Now what's the problem? Is something following us?
Hey, we still have a job to do. Let's go.
Go? Oh, you can't mean.
Chris, I have to find you.
Yeah! Get some sick rock music. Yeah. So I'm trying to think. You know. Yeah, directed by Hideki Kamiya. Dude went on to direct Devil May Cry 4. Which is to say, Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, the original Resident Evil 4, one of the 18 different cut Resident Evil 4 versions. Oh, I only got a C. You can play another scenario if you make new save data. How about no? Oh, look, it's EX Battle Mode. The mode that I forgot.
Resident Evil 2.
The predecessor to every bad, every bad Resident Evil bonus game. We're not going to be playing this. Because it's bad. But this is... This is the game that, you know, turned into the Mercenaries. But thanks everyone for watching. I'm not going to be playing Extreme Battle Mode. And neither should you. But have a good one. I'm gonna think about my life. Or go to bed. One of those. Bye.